And welcome back, everybody. Today's project is going to be painting the Crawlagon RC crawling course. It's a modular setup. It's a bunch of hex tiles and you can print it with your 3D printer. It's been a lot of fun printing them. I have done almost 100 tiles. They provide quite a few files to begin with. You can just straight print the files that he provides, or in the case that I had done, I started customizing a lot of the tiles. I added this little campfire, I added a bunch of little rocks and things to the extra pieces just to give them a little more flair. Slowly I've built this course up and started realizing what kinds of pieces I need and what kinds of things I wanted to do in this kind of the space I had available to do it. So this is the layout that I've come up with for the moment to run at Jeep events. So Jason can take his Jeep, he can take this course, and he can take his wonderful Junior 2.0, and he can then put this up in front of his display and it can attract a little more attention and maybe get a little bit more business and have a little bit more fun at the events while he's doing it. So if you have a 3D printer, I would definitely recommend checking out Crawlagon. There are a few other mini crawler courses out there that you can print. I saw a few of them. I didn't quite like the way they were set up. They were all squares and very blocky. So this setup with the hexagons gave me a lot more options. And then with being able to customize all of the tiles, I'd probably say at least half the tiles in this layout have been customized to some extent. It just made it a lot more fun to make and then a lot more fun to put together and figure out what I needed. So like I said, a lot of these tiles I had customized to some extent. I had added rocks to some of the angles. I added other rocks to the tops of the angles. I even added a bunch of rocks to some of the terrain mounds just to give them a little more flair, a little more character. So if you're looking for a little indoor crawler course you can print out, you can either go with Crawlagon or several other ones on the internet. Crawlagon was probably a little bit more expensive. I think I spent about $100 in STL files just for the base layout. There's quite a few things that I haven't incorporated. He has some bridge files that I bought, but I haven't figured out how to use them in this layout yet, and that could be interesting. But it's still overall a really fun system, so go check it out. Now that I got it all figured out the way that I want it, I'm going to paint it with some wonderful Rust-Oleum textured paint just to give some of these slick rocks a little bit more grip, and that helps cover up the 3 different shades of gray that I went through while I was printing this through 9 different spools.